Love Beyond Reason, written by Bethany Clare, narrated by Lily Collingwood. Chapter 1. Just outside the ruins of Conall Castle, Scotland, present day. 3 days I'd sat in a small room at the inn, only a short distance from the castle ruins. Surrounded by what were now considered artefacts of the castle, I took my time, spending days feigning illness so I could decide what I should do next. Gwendolen, the kind innkeeper, and her husband, Jerry, were growing impatient. I knew they would not allow me to stay in the room much longer without explanation, but what was I to tell them? I could hardly believe the truth myself. With Adele's help, I'd been able to fool the innkeepers into believing I was Adele's daughter, Bree, by remaining for the most part silent when interacting with them. With Adele no longer here to speak for me, I knew they would notice my lack of an American accent. A knock at the door meant 'twas evening, and Gwendolen was bringing my supper. She'd graciously and unquestioningly brought each meal and left it outside the door since I'd arrived back at the inn claiming to be quite ill. She'd given me the privacy I'd so clearly desired, and so it surprised me to hear her speak from the other side of the door. "I'm sorry to disturb your rest, but Jerry and I are both worried about you, dear. You've spent far too much time inside the room, so you've left me no choice, I'm afraid. You can either clean yourself up and join us for dinner downstairs, or I shall be calling a doctor to come to see you at once." Gwendolen paused, waiting for my response. I was not ill, only worried, and I would not have them send for a doctor for a non-existent sickness. I'll be down shortly." A short response was best. Perhaps my accent would not be as noticeable with only a few short words. Not that it mattered. I was going to have to tell them all I knew. Not that they would believe me. At this point, I had nothing left to lose. I walked down the stairs and into the small kitchen to be met by kind smiles from both Gwendolen and Jerry. The old man gave me a thorough look-over before speaking bluntly, true to form.
"You must be feeling much better, lass. You do not look sick at all. Now sit down here and tell us where your mother is. We know something has happened, and it is time that you tell us what that is. Gwendolen is too polite to ask you, but I've no problem with telling you that you're
Sample complete. Ready to continue?